Hello, and welcome to TC Life Safety's Tech Tips. My name is Dave Peterson, and today we're going to get into the wiring and configuration of the Urmet video doorbell system. It's the commonality of all of the three kits that we have is this doorbell. It's called a Micra. I don't know what it means, but it's called Micra. And it's a good solid galvanized steel piece of equipment. It's padded in the back. It's weatherproofed already, so it'll withstand being outside. And let's run through some of the insides of this thing and let you know understand some of the wiring techniques. There is obviously a terminal strip with connections. There's a pair of terminals marked L1, L2. That's your power and data into the unit. There is SE1, SE2, and SE1 and SE2 is a connection to a 12 volt, basically a door buzzer. So on the apartment buildings, you ring the doorbell and somebody buzzes you in. We have that capability with Urmet. That's a 12 volt output. It goes positive 12 volts DC when you push the button at one of the consoles to let somebody in the house. And the last two terminals that we talk about is AP1 and AP2. It's a set of normally open contacts that you can use for, garage door opener, turn on outside lights, open the gate up front, whatever other auxiliary function you have. There's a microphone, so the people inside can hear you talk. There's a speaker, so the people on the outside can hear the people on the inside talk. And of course, camera with white LEDs to light it at night. Two things I forgot to mention to you. There's two potentiometers here. One increases the volume of this speaker, and the second one is a video signal adjuster, so that if you have a long enough run and you're getting scratchy video coming back at one of the consoles, you can actually adjust the gain of the video output here and hopefully maintain a better picture inside the house. Let's talk about the hands-free 4-inch color console. Much more compact unit, same 4-inch screen that was on the Simply, but no handset. So it's kind of hands-free. On the Simply, we had 3-button control. We picked up the phone, and that's what activated the connection between the doorbell and the console. On this, we have a button that has a face on it with some lines in the front, which that's what you would press when somebody called in on a doorbell. This thing would ring, and you would press that button. That would activate the camera and the voice, so now you can be communicating with whoever's outside and seeing what they're doing and who they are. The other 3 functions on here mimic the other 3 buttons that were on the Simply. There's a gate with a key. That's for like a garage door, outside lights, or opening a gate kind of thing. The key all by itself, that is the function to buzz somebody in on the door, so they buzz the door in. And then there's the eyeball, which again turns on the camera but not the speaker and the microphone, so that you can be in surveillance mode and see what's going on outside. There are 3 LEDs under here. There's a yellow LED, and that yellow LED will light when you hit the key to buzz somebody in, and if you have a 6-second delay, it'll remain lit for 6 seconds until the buzzer unbuzzes, and then it'll go normal again. There's a green LED. Green LED will light when you press the face and you're having a conversation with somebody outside. It'll light steadily. It'll blink if you go into surveillance mode and just press the eye and not have any audio back and forth. And the last one is the red one. That again is mute. Controls along the side of the unit. There's an on-off switch, which can just shut the unit down. There is a one with a bell on it, and that controls the volume of the ringer that's here. There's one with a star or like an asterisk. That's actually a brightness control. And the bottom one is a speaker control, and that is the voice speaker that's going back and forth. So the top one with the bell is the ringer. The bottom one is for voice. So you can turn up if you're not hearing what the people outside are saying to you. On the back, bracket to mount it. Terminations, identical to the Simply. V1, V minus, and see I made the same mistake what I did with the Simply. V minus, V plus, 15 volt power input, L1, L2, 2-wire connection down to the micro. S1, S2, that is wiring to any slave units. So we would come out of, if this was the master, power and communication would go to a slave one of these, and you could have one more of these out there. And then X1 and X2 is that parallel connection so that we could get that gate functionality from the slave into the master and then down to the micro. Switches. There are two switches. They're buried kind of in here, but next to the terminal block. Again, the first switch is either master slave, whichever console you're working on. And then there's the 3-position door buzzer timer, either 300 microseconds, 3 seconds, or 6 seconds. Those are your 3 options. Please visit us at the website www.tclifesafety.com. Type in intercom without breaking anything. Type in intercom in the search bar, and it'll bring you to all of the Urmet products that we supply. Remember that on each of the pages for all of these devices, there's that blue Documents tab that you can click on that gives you all of the installation instructions, all of the data sheets, all the information you're going to need to make an informed decision on which ones you want to use. And with that, I'd like to say thank you and have a life safety day.